Do you feel stuck, but you're also afraid to just jump? So this video is for you. Welcome to my channel. My name is Dr. Sarah from the International Institute of Holistic Health. Today I want to look at a topic that is very dear to my heart. It's the topic of change. As a doctor of integrative medicine, change is my specialty. People are coming to see me and they realize that what they're doing in life or what they have been doing for a long time is no longer working. They come to see an integrative doctor because they feel maybe let down by the Western allopathic medicine, or they just want to gain a bigger picture of life, of their situation, and of their problems. But they also understand they cannot continue like this. And there's this old saying, if you just continue to go, you might end up where you're heading to. So this video is about Panta Ray, everything flows, and embracing change as the constant in our lives. And frankly, it is not so easy because let's look back a little bit, again, a generation or two. You could just pick a lifelong partner, you could just pick a lifelong career, or in most of the cases, you could just continue what your parents started and step into the family business, and you would be able to continue this for a full lifetime. Then one generation back, there was maybe some change, maybe in the midlife crisis, people would wake up and say, I can't continue like this. I need to reinvent myself. Was this all? And they started to change. Some people would wait until retirement and would commit to what they really fancy to do. But in this time and age, everything is so accelerated. There is no time to wait anymore. Change needs to happen now. And for most of us, when we're working on personal growth, we're talking about spirituality, and we're here in a very, very eventful lifetime. Most of us are sitting in a fast train. My dear teacher, who sadly passed away last year, Michael Tamura, he was referring to his students as the healers sitting in the fast train. And I love that so much because it also comforts me a little bit when the soul pushes every year, every 2-3 years for a change. So I lived in different countries, on different continents, in different relationships, together with different races, with different social status. I was an artist, I was a house cleaner, I'm now a doctor. I lived all of this in one lifetime. And you could call me the change expert. But you know what? I also realized that with most of the changes, there's also a letting go phase. There's also a mourning phase. There is a deep sadness and a deep sense of loss if you feel called to move on from a profession, from a relationship, from a country, from a continent. Now, the question is, how do I reduce that? Because, first of all, change is inevitable. We feel we need to change or else we will not survive this at some point. So it's always good to go with the change rather than to figure out how to stay. And the second is allow yourself a bit of a grieving period. Allow the tears to flow. Allow the sense of, when you're in a human body, you always feel that you failed the situation, even if just your soul is calling you to move forward and to embrace the change, and not only to come up with a better situation for you, but also with another learning curve, with another topic to embrace and live through and eventually reach mastery. So it's very exciting that we are able to do all of these changes and that we are pushed and called to move forward on such a fast pace. But it is very human to feel I failed. And I would really suggest, rather than to just push it away and say like, oh, my soul is calling me forward, I just leave and it's all good now. Go with the tiredness and go with the sadness and let the tears flow for a moment. Allow yourself to be human. After all, come on, we're here to experience the full range of emotions of frequency. And also, with this rock bottom moment, you will feel you build up a lot of inner strength to kind of push yourself up again and ready for a new chapter. So in that moment of dying and letting the old thing die, maybe even feeling like a failure, you will come to a point where you feel, oh, the new thing is about to come. And even if the new thing is the void that is in front of you, because you don't know how to go on and you don't know what is going to be next in life, embrace the void, embrace the silence that comes within. And this is a fantastic chance in time, moment in time, to turn inward, to ask for a reset. You don't have to do it all alone. You don't have to figure it all by yourself with your thoughts and with your rational thinking and finding solutions and building it up all on your own. You can also relax, release it, ask for guidance, and turn inward, embrace the silence. And with the last tear that flows, a new impulse will come. I remember that an old pediatrician told my friend she was concerned because her little baby boy was staring out of the window, and she said, I just feel that he's sometimes bored. Shall I maybe look for a kindergarten or for a play center or something for him? And this old pediatrician told her, you know what? Allow a bit of boredom. It is so important for our little ones to be bored, to just sit, look out of the window, to feel the next impulse for play. And isn't that true for all of us? Isn't that true regardless of age? Especially if you embrace the changes in your life, there's some precious guidance you receive when you just let go for a moment, the thinking and the figuring it out and what's next and where to go and where to settle and what to do and which impulses to follow. You need to embrace the silence for a moment, embrace the void for a moment to find a new impulse that is helping you coming out of it. I started to embrace it. I started to invite changes into my life because, frankly, last thing that we did is to sign up for a boring incarnation. We're in this fast train, we're in this together. Please share your story in the comments below. And I would also like to support you however I can. If you're going through a change in your life and you don't know if you can do it just all alone, just book a diamond consultation with me. I have a pay what you want model, so there's no financial obligation there. And share with me. I'm here for you. Let's connect soon. Much love, Dr. Sarah.